This is I Am Pepino, and this is a TNT cannon. Let's see that one more time. Do you want to learn how to build a TNT cannon that can do this? Well, then you're watching the right video. I'm going to show you how to build a TNT cannon of your very own that you can use to terrorize your local NPC village. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is make a 2-block high wall going really far. Alright? So just bring 2 blocks high going really far. Then, you want to make 1 block like that, and then bring this back 4 more blocks. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, you're going to want to cut it off right there. You want to place a water source right there. So you have 3 blocks of flowing water right here, a water source here, and then you cover it up, and then you make this 2 blocks high starting here like this, and bring both of them back, or just this back like that. It doesn't really matter. Going back really far. I don't have an exact length because it really doesn't matter if you have an exact length. But then you're going to do your little redstone wiring. So you're going to want to wire it all the way down in a big U-shaped thing like this, coming all the way down. Then you stop this one before you get to the last block. So you don't want to put one here. That will ruin it. So you got your big U shape made out of redstone. Alright, it doesn't have to be this big. I just made it this big. But then what you're going to want to do is place some redstone delayers or repeaters here. Alright? So I'm going to place 4 of them along this side. You need for it to be big enough for you to place a couple repeaters. And just 1 along this side to make sure you keep the current going. When you're placing these repeaters, make sure you face the way you want the current going. Because if you placed them, if you're facing this way, you say you want the current coming this way, you place it facing like that, it won't work. You gotta make sure it's facing this way. Then, you're going to want to set all these for testing purposes to the maximum delay. That's what I do anyway. Alright. Then, you're going to want to place your TNT. 1 block here, and then 3 blocks in the 3 spots where there's the flowing water. So you got the 1 there, 3 down there. The flowing water is very important because it'll keep your machine from being blown up. But then you place a lever right here. And we're going to test out the timing. So the idea behind this is that this redstone will go faster, the current will travel faster and ignite these 3 TNT blocks. Then this one will travel slower, and once these are about ready to explode, it will ignite this one. These will explode, launching this one through the air, and it'll fly and land and then explode. So let's see if it works. Ta-da! Alright. So the timing seemed to work out pretty good there. Now you're going to want to make sure you turn off the cannon before you place the next TNT blocks down. Alright? So, we can do it again. And make sure we have everything. And we're going to watch little Mr. Priest Testificate get blown up, probably, by our cannon. So here we go. Boom. Alright. Now the other thing that's very important to notice, well, I'll show you first what happens when you set the TNT. If you're trying to reload it without turning it off, look. it ignites right away, and then you're in trouble. Now, if you place those, the water, that's why you have the flowing water, it stops it from blowing up the entire thing, because when TNT ignites in water, it doesn't destroy the blocks around it. If you place this one first, however, it's definitely going to destroy the blocks. See? And then there goes your cannon and all your hard work. So that's why you got to make sure to turn off the TNT cannon before placing blocks. Now luckily, I have another cannon built. Now, I'm going to show you something. There's a reason you got to pay attention to which direction you're facing. Alright? Now, let's look. Clouds are moving north, so we're facing south. That's important because, watch this. The TNT moves a little bit, alright? Just a little. But anyway. Oh no. Anyway. That little bit of movement is enough to screw up a TNT cannon if it's facing the wrong way. Alright? So look at this one. That one you saw was facing north already. This one here is facing south. So we'll see if we can see a difference. This one shoots a lot farther. So south seems to be the ideal direction to face. I would say the worst direction to face is here. Because look at how far this shot before it blew up. It shot from here and they landed there. It's because the TNT hops this direction and then it doesn't have the force to shoot. So I'm going to build one facing this way. We're going to see what happens. This is... Wait, the sun... Okay, the sun's setting this way, so that's not south. Which way are we going? This way, we are facing... Sun sets in the west, so we're facing east. Correct me, I was wrong. You want to be facing east. That is a good direction to face. West is not a great direction to face, because look at how far that one shot compared to how far this one shot. And facing this way is an awful direction to face, because look at how far that shoots. So, alright. We are going to build one now, and we're going to see how it shoots facing this way. Okay, we're back, and I figured out why I was all messed up with my directions. I'm looking at the clouds, and the clouds are supposed to move north. At least that's the way it's been all the time, but apparently that has changed now, because the sun is setting, and the sun does not set in the north. I've heard rumors that in Minecraft it rises in the north, but I'm going to go with it rises in the east and sets in the west. So clouds now move west. But anyway, we are now facing south, if you go by that being west. So let's see how well it works facing south. Shoots way farther facing south, and you can see why. I will demonstrate it here. This is the direction the TNT moves. Whoops. When the TNT is struck, watch how it moves. Ready? Watch this. It moves backwards, more onto these blocks of TNT, which means they have more power behind their explosion. So you don't really even need to worry about north, south, east, and west. All you have to do to find the ideal direction for your cannon is take a lever, redstone, and TNT. You want to see which way the TNT moves, and that's where you want to have your cannon facing. So watch. The TNT moves this way. It slides this direction. Goes from over here towards over here. So you want your cannon to be facing the direction it moves away from. So you want it to hop backwards onto the other TNT. Like this. For the third time, I will show you again. It shoots so far, it shoots over the village. And see, it barely even blows it up. So what we're going to have to do now to make this TNT cannon perfect is adjust the timing a little bit. So we're already at maximum delay on these repeaters, but we're going to add one more, also on maximum delay. And this is what I'm talking about when we tweak the timing a little bit. It can make a difference. Watch. Place it here, here, here. Alright, now it hops backwards onto it. Then you launch it. And now see how it waited a little longer? The little longer delay gave it a little more time to fly through the air, and it took more time before it exploded. Now we're going to add one more delay, just for good measure. One more delay on maximum. And we're going to try it one last time before I let you go here. Because really, who doesn't like to see blowing up an NPC village with TNT? Alright. Boom. Okay. So, summary time. You want to build your TNT cannon like that, with the U-shape, the redstone, the layers, the water, everything. Step by step, like I told you. Forget everything I said about directions because I was wrong and that was stupid. You want to make sure that it's facing the way it hops. So it's going to hop slightly this way. So you want the other blocks of TNT to be right here. So it hops backwards onto the other blocks. That is it. Thank you for watching. And I will be back with another episode of something awesome at some point. See you next time.